When people ask me my origin story, I say and I tell them, I was sick of not being a top G.
It's the thuggish ruggers mom. It's the thuggish ruggers mom.
It came to a point where I was, depressed, rotting in bed, trying to figure out my life. Just yesterday, I made a video about needing help about working at Del Taco. Out of my pure generosity, I am revealing today my secrets of how to become a literal top G. Andrew Tate is known for saying the term top G. Well, actually, that term is not his, and it dates way back, like hundreds of years ago in the ghetto when people used to sell, cocaine for a living, and that's how they went from rags to riches, okay? That's what a top G used to mean. Nowadays, that term can have different meanings, but usually people still get that money through, kind of sketchy ways sometimes. Anyways, today I'm revealing my secrets to becoming a top G in a less risky way, in a more approachable way. Your family will respect you, your elders will respect you, and your colleagues will respect you because you're gonna quit work probably tomorrow because you'll be making mills. Like, this is what happens when you become a freaking top G. This is what happens, your whole life just changes. You make millions, you become a millionaire. So, the first step to becoming a top G has to do a little bit with apparel, okay? Let me show you guys. This is the casing it's in, and we're gonna unzip it. This is it in all its glory. It makes people think I'm a top G. Now let me put it on to show you guys what the true effect really looks like. And then after. I know you guys see the difference. I know if you guys walked up to me on the street before I had this fur coat on, you would have been like, that girl probably sleeps in her bed all day or something. You walk in the street and you see me looking like this in this fur coat, you'd be like, damn, what does she do for a living? Like, is she rich?
It's the thuggish ruggers mom.
Do we even need to go into why a fur coat is essential for you becoming a top G? No. Literally, you can just look. You can look at the actors and actresses. What are they wearing in all the big films, actors and actresses that play top G in the movies? I'll give you a second. Yeah, a fur coat, baby! They're freaking wearing fur coats! And that's how you know they're important. That's how you know they be a top G. Next, it's all in the walk. Okay, I know you guys have heard the phrase, if you can't walk the walk, you can't talk the talk. And if you haven't, you're uneducated because I think everyone and their mom knows that phrase. There's a couple different walks.
Gangsta's life, it ain't for show. Through highs and lows, I let them know. From concrete Gangsta's life, it ain't for show. Through highs and lows, I let them know. From concrete floors to neon lights,
Now that I've demonstrated the walks that will guarantee people knowing you look like a top G, we're gonna get into the third part of the video, which is having a cat. And you mean, at this point of the video, you're like, what are you talking about? What do you mean you need to have a cat to be top G? Okay, well, when you have a cat, guess what? Or when you really have any pet, a cat or a dog, you know what people think? People think, oh, she's likable. Oh, he's likable. People think, oh, she can take care of a cat. She can take care of a dog. She must be a freaking top G. Because only a top G could take care of a pet. And I don't care whether it's a real pet or a fake pet. It could be a stuffed animal. As long as you got a pet, you're a top G. You guys want to meet my pet? It's a cat, and my cat's name is Kitty. Meet Kitty. This is my beautiful and kind, loving cat, Kitty, and she is a really, really sweet girl. She never bites, and she lets people know I'm top G. Sometimes I put Kitty on my shoulder because since she's a stuffed animal and not a real cat, she can hang on my shoulders. She's cool like that.
It's the thuggish ruggers It's the thuggish ruggers
You can't just have a cat or a dog to let people know you're cool. Guess what? You actually have to walk it too. That's the only way people are gonna know you're top G is if you're walking it and showing off your pride and joy. So let me show you what it should look like when you're walking your pet. Okay, Kitty, let's go. I'm walking fast, pace is fast and I'm homebound. Those are my tips for becoming a top G in 2025. I hope this information was helpful to you guys and that with using this video, you'll be a top G this year because you deserve it. And no one cannot be a top G. You can be a top G if you have these things. Getting your hands on a fur coat might be a little difficult. You might have to get a knockoff at first. That's okay though, nobody will even know. I thrifted some Louis Vuitton knockoffs the other day at the Goodwill for $2. And guess what? When I went out, everyone was like, oh my gosh, where did you get those Louis? Like, where did you find them? I said at Louis Vuitton, and they were like, oh, yeah, I know. They thought I was literally freaking top G. Why? Because I am top G. I freaking am top G. Okay?